Hello, Princess, and good morning from topside aboard Carnival Magic. Today we are on Grand Turk. Never been here before, but I don't really think there's much to do. So after I finish coffee, probably going to have one Eggs Benedict and then stroll ashore for a little bit. Probably going to go to this place called Jack's Shack. It's just like a beach place. Check that out and then head back. I think all aboard time's kind of early, like 4. So I don't really have much time anyway, but that's cool. Never been here before, and well, that's why we're here. So let's go seize it. So it's about 11:30, finally off the ship. No rush really, and it's looking like there's a big rush to get back on board. Not really sure why, but lines to get back on are pretty long, so I'm hoping they die down a little bit. Maybe it's just a lunch rush, people heading back to eat on the ship and then going back to the beach. We'll see. I gotta figure out how to get there. I prefer to just walk, but who knows? Though technically, as soon as I step off the pier, I've been here. We'll see. Oh, maybe it rained. That would explain it. Beach horses. All right, apparently Jack's is 500 meters up the beach from the cruise terminal, so I'm on my way there now. It is walking across the beach, and it is through sand, so I think it's time to remind everyone that as oddly as young Anakin's character was written, he was 100% right about the sand. Gotta hate sand, yeah, believe it or not. All right, it's not too far. Maybe there's a road I can walk back on, or maybe even walk through the water. We'll see. Let's just get there. And the problem is, it's not just sand, it's the mushy kind of sand. Oh God, it's already getting in my shoes and it's hard to walk and, whatever, all right. I can't tell if I'm actually recording, but I did make it to Jack's, and I'm gonna comment on these shoes that I'm wearing. So these are the A-liter water shoes, and yeah, they're probably excellent water shoes. They're not sand shoes. There you go. They're porous, so the sand gets in there and then it settles and it's just kind of really uncomfortable. So I think if I ever come back here, flip-flops is really the best thing. But yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna complete the mission here real quick and head back. Looks like storm's coming in, and well, I'll get rained on, which is even worse. So, all right, wish me luck. They call this the most photographed dog in the world. His name's Wally, Roscoe. Hell, it'll be on there. He's got a friend, but I don't see him out. All right, mission to Jack's complete. Heading back to the ship now. I'm just gonna take these shoes off and walk on the beach. It's a lot easier. And probably a good time because right beyond the ships and well, right behind me now, there's weather. So let's get back on board before any of that gets here. Well, that was a thoroughly miserable experience. Okay, fine, I shouldn't say miserable, but the thing is, whenever I go in the water, especially the ocean, or even just the water, it's always in a pool, in a park, off the boat. So I never, ever, ever have to deal with sand. And well, yeah, that's the problem with the beach. There's too much sand. And it took about 5 minutes to rinse out these shoes, which means there's probably still sand in them. And yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna head back aboard and, well, call my visit to Grand Turk and Jack's a success. I'm here, that's all that counts. Of course, what this does mean is that on Bermuda, I am not going anywhere near a beach. So there's that. You know, I would, maybe if I ever went back to Bermuda and stayed at a nice beach resort, but yeah, for that ship, no. Yeah, this is my beach day for the year, and I'm satisfied. And there's Carnival Magic and Carnival Conquest side by side. Our onboard time is like 3:30, pretty early. I don't know what theirs is, don't really care, but I'm way early, have plenty of time. Which means it's actually time for lunch. I don't know, I might go back to Guy's Burger Joint. That was really, really good. Shockingly good, actually. Well, we'll see. Now, I didn't bring anything with me, no bag or anything, just the phone. So I'm curious to see how they handle this at security. Is it like the theme parks now? Well, Disney and SeaWorld, where you just carry the phone through the mag, or do we have to use the little tray or something? Huh. Well, hopefully they've caught up. We'll see in about a minute. Now, this facility here, the Grand Turk Cruise Terminal, was actually built by Carnival, so I think it's appropriate that their markings are on. Okay, boarding was slightly chaotic. Phone did have to go through the scanner. Some people were taking their shoes off, but I didn't. A little weird. Anyway, well, it's 1 o'clock, back on board. So, time to get cleaned up and, I don't know, maybe get some lunch or something. I don't know. Gotta decompress from this experience. I know, it's so difficult cruising. Where am I? Jesus. Alright, get clean. Well, if I get down the stairs without killing myself, I'm about to go do something that has always been super fun, although I'm going to take this opportunity to again gripe about the lack of an unlimited digital photo package. And I'm going to go and look at my pictures. I took a bunch of shots last night at all the studios, or most of the studios, and let's go see how they came out. So this is really turning into a lower magical wave vlog. I'm here again, avoiding the casino mostly. So the app they use to display all the photos, it's kind of annoying. You have to go into each studio session and scroll through them in there, and then go back out and go to the next one. It's a lot of up and down, going back. A little bit annoying. But the thing is, well, I'm just getting off the elevator back on 10 because I went down to the menu. No, not the menu. I went down to the dining room, looked at the menu, and it's the same stuff they have up here at the buffet. So, figure I'd just come to the buffet. I mean, it's not all the same stuff, but what I was gonna get, it's on both. So, this is just easier. Second time this has happened. I'm surprised though. The first night. Alrighty then, just got done with the Carnival version of the quest, and I will say it is venue appropriate. You can infer from that whatever you will. So, they did have a strictly no cell phone policy during the event, so I didn't want to record anything and lose any points for the team, but I stayed safely out of the fray. Fortunately, no one got injured this time, which was a plus, or is a plus. But in addition to that, it seems like a very long event, longer than the other quests that I have witnessed. Now, I've only done that on Royal. Norwegian doesn't really do anything like that. But all in all, it was a fun event. I wasn't going to go, but I ran into two of my new cruise friends at Alchemy Bar. They were going to go, so I did tag along with that. And it was a good time. So glad I went, and maybe looking forward to the next time this happens. Not on this cruise, but the next one. All right, so time to figure out what's going to happen for the rest of the night. Not really sure. I think it's just the club back there. Go check it out. See what's going on. So, rounding out the evening here on day 3 of Carnival Magic on our way to Bermuda, and I've heard a few guests comment on how rough the seas are and the movement of the ship, which honestly I don't even notice. Talked to some other guests who don't notice it either, so I don't know, I thought it was kind of weird. Maybe they're just used to cruises in the very, very calm Bermuda, and the semi-Atlantic crossing is unusual, but it's actually very nice, especially since we had Hurricane Karen over here in the last few days. So I will let you know how it goes tomorrow. On the sea day, we'll be out in the middle of the Atlantic, in the Sargasso Sea, and what it's like post-tropical depression. I don't think we're going to even notice it. So anyway, that's it for tonight, and I will see you. Quick epilogue to our day 3 adventure. The late night club vibe, I think they call it, whatever, closed at 1:30. So everyone went to the casino. Okay.